What's going on, guys? Winter Kills here. Welcome back to a brand new open game state. I know it's been a minute since we've done one, but I got a couple of spicy topics for you boys today. Yeah. Also, I've got a really cool highlight for my stream that I want to show you guys at the end of this video. So if you're not already following me on Twitch, go ahead and hit me up with a follow there. It'd be greatly appreciated. You can check out a link to that down in the description. We're streaming every Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Also, join Discord too, because I post highlights and stream highlights in there as well. And the deck we actually played against, that deck list is in there if you want to check it out. So join Discord, and also don't forget to check out our sponsor, Imperium Duelist. What are we going to talk about today? You've probably already seen the title. We're going to be talking about how Prankids actually just won YCS Milan. Apparently the biggest Italian event ever so far with over 1,700 people. And this is basically the deck breakdown here on their main website. As you can see, the usual suspects taking up sort of the most represented decks: Sky Striker, Pure, Thunder Dragons, Altergeist, BA, Trickstar, Dark Warrior. Surprised we didn't see more of that with you know, that combo being shown to the public. It did seem like a very menacing deck. Maybe people just weren't ready to play it yet, wanted to kind of stick with their main guns before moving on to this new 6-card hand loop, you know, just using Neospace Connector, all these things. Maybe people didn't trust it just quite yet. Maybe we'll see a bit more in the future. I don't know. That's just a whole other beast that we might see in the future. But yeah, as you can see, this is the main, after round 3, my bad. So main deck breakdown, you see 490 other different types of decks. And we head to the day 2 breakdown, still Sky Striker being most represented, Thunder Dragons, Altergeist, BA. Again, like the standard thing that you would see, Dark Warrior 26 after round 9, 73 other, but when no one else could, you know, I guess, predict, is Prankids winning the actual entire event. And now if I go to the actual, their Facebook page, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading Card Game Konami Europe Facebook page, they actually have on here the final match, which if I go into real quick, you can see Prankids just winning the entire thing. Pretty insane to see that happening against Thunder Dragons here in the final match. The whole match is up on their Facebook page if you guys want to check that out. Pretty cool stuff to see an underdog deck like that win the entire event. Again, with 1,700 people in the entire competition. I'm not sure how many Prankid decks there were there. I'm assuming there was a lot. From what I understand, it was a pretty decent cheap deck to pick up. Pretty potent as well. It's got some good fusions, some good links. Pretty cool deck, though, I have to say. And congratulations to that guy, and congratulations to any Prankids player, you know, can feel accomplished with that deck. It might have been a budget deck to start, but just goes to show anything can win a YCS depending on the format. Like, it's really nice to know that, like, a $60 deck, from what I heard, it's probably not $60 anymore, you know, with all the hype and stuff built up around it, you know, winning a YCS and all. But, like, you know, it just goes to show that you don't really need a $1,000 deck to win a YCS. And imagine being all those Thunder Dragon players paying all that money for those cards and then losing to some prank kids. Couldn't be me, man. That would be a rough one. But yeah, so Prankids win YCS Milan. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comment sections below. I posted a community post earlier. You can go check that out too if you want to leave your response there. But the other news is Shonen Jump promo subscriptions are ending, which is kind of sad to see. I can see why they did it, though. The region lock cards that we've been dealing with for a while has been kind of annoying. So it's nice to see that finally come to an end, or at least hopefully come to an end. Me personally, though, I remember getting a Shonen promo way back in the day with a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon in it, and that was super cool. So it's kind of sad to see this go. But again, I can see why they did it. And these are the final promos, apparently, that are coming out. It's these the legendary dragon monsters that we've been seeing for a while. So that's kind of cool. Finally get to see these cards come out. And yeah, So it's basically the Dark Arm Dragon guy, the Judgment Synchro, and the Trishula Fusion, and the Darkness Metal Link Monster. So again, that's cool. If you want to check that out, feel free to on the org. But I've got this really cool highlight here I want to show you guys. So this is a highlight from my Twitch stream, and I'm gonna have to cover up my face cam here with my face cam. How crazy is that? Face cam inception. But I was playing against one of our Discord members, and at the time it actually didn't know he was in chat, but he was, which is really awesome because we wanted his deck profile. It was this very cool Phantom Knight, like Synchro Turbo Blackwing deck that he was pulling off here. And again, this highlight is on my my Twitch page if you want to check that out. So he ends with double Fogblade, Borreload Savage, and let me put this on 2x speed here. Borreload Savage, Infinity, he uses Ash Blossom in hand. We have Monsterborn, Destrudo, Neptibus, Infantry, Marksman, and Swap Frog. Keep in mind, this is still one of my going second build. It's not my most up-to-date one. I've obviously cut the Swap Frog engine from that build. So just keep that in mind. But you can see here, Monster Reborn coming in clutch here to reborn his Assault Blackwing Raikiri out of the grave, just so I can try to bait a Monster Reborn or something. I'd go right into battle phase and try to attack that Cyber Dragon Infinity just to clear it off the board, but the Fogblade does get used. And then Swap Frog summons out. He'll Ash that, and I'll return it to the hand to use that effect where it gains like that additional normal summon of a Swap or whatever, or Frog monster other than itself or something. A weird effect happens, so like, the effect, so returning swap to the hand is like cost. So like Infinity negates that effect, but like Swap Frog doesn't get destroyed. And he was like, "What the fuck?" Like in the chat there, as you can see, kind of confused. So I don't know if that was just YGO Pro messing up or whatever. That was just kind of weird. But Swap Frog gets on board nonetheless. Just basically a target, if you will, for my Destrudo to go off is pretty much all I needed. And whether it be Aqua Spirit or Instant Fusion with my current build, I guess. And I go into the Yazi, I go to pop, he negates with Savage Dragon, I go right into Draco Sack to try to pull out some more plays, to try to summon some tokens here, try to maybe link or something, or pop something. He negates with Fogblade, and then I can still use Draco Sack's other effect, which is to tribute himself to pop something, or any Mecha Phantom Beast token on the field. That goes through. He tributes for cost, so the effect activates Engrave. Everything's going awesome here. And Neptibus goes through. We still haven't normal summoned yet, which is crazy. And I have 5 Engrave. I can rip the last 2 cards out of his hand. And I go ahead and use Ronin. And now I'm going to go ahead and go and just do a quick Mastar Boy, just because why not boost my stuff up to 3,300. No battle phase this turn because we already had to use it to try to bait out a Fogblade. He does end up absorbing this Moulin Glacier with Infinity. Blind Allures into nothing. And at this point, he's going to go into battle phase here to run over Mastar Boy. And I believe he ends up using that negation on Mastar Boy because he doesn't really want me to add back anything off of that because there's a lot of good stuff in my graveyard. And I can see why he doesn't want to let me add back Neptibus. Totally understandable. That gets negated. Now I'm just praying on a top deck. He swings in with 21. I'm praying on a top deck, and what is it? It's the Visteas. The absolute perfect top deck. The absolute most perfect, like, comeback ever. I just wanted to show you guys this really cool replay. This awesome top deck. We go grab Diva and Gun, and it's pretty much over from there. And we take that game. You can guys... The rest of the match didn't play out so well because he opened up in fantastic, pretty much games 2 and game 2 or 3 or whatever. Games 2 and 3, I should say, yeah. And pretty interesting deck. And again, if you want his deck list, you can check it out in the Discord and Deck Ideas channel. But yeah, that was a really cool comeback replay I wanted to show you guys. And of course, the whole YCS thing and the Shonen Jump promos are now ending. Of course, the OTS reprints are very, very cool. I'm hyped for Super Rare Sekka's Light. That's going to be nice to see. And again, what do you guys think about Prankids winning YCS Milan? It's actually pretty insane. I didn't think the deck was capable of that. And I honestly didn't. And now it's taken over, essentially. Maybe we'll see like a huge influx of Prankids decks in a future YCS. Interesting. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, Premium Duelist, in the description below. Hit me up on Twitch. Join Discord if you haven't already. As always, guys, Wonderkill signing out. We'll see ya in the next one.